Hello. So these two equations are basically the quadratic equation. The first equation here, this is for the graphical representation. Okay. So here we come to know the where is the vertex of the parabola, because quadratic equation is nothing but an equation of a parabola. And this the second equation here, it is a normal equation that we know, we are very much familiar with. So this is nothing new for you. So why do we need to know the graphical equation? Because what happens, like, we need to know the graphical equation because we want to understand how the vortex is related. It is very intuitive to understand where can be the roots of the equation. If supposingly if I draw a parabola, something like this, and then say where is the vortex here? The vortex is something that this is the vortex, the lowest point here. So this is my vortex. Okay, so this will help me understand how the parabola will look like and where can be the possible root. So that's the reason we need the graphical equation and the normal equation here. Now, how do we convert the graphical equation to the normal one? Basically, I'm just trying to understand how the shape of the parabola is affected by each of these coefficients, the a, okay, the a here and b here, and how these coefficients affect the shape of the parabola. So for that, what we do here is to convert this equation, basically trying to represent the graphical equation here in terms of the normal equation. So we can do that with bit of mathematical transformation, the algebraic transformation, which looks like if you do that, it will be like when we convert it, so it can be something like k is equal to s into x square and these things I think, but still for the sake of simplicity I'm just writing it h square, h square. I'm sorry, this is a plus here, this is a plus here. Please consider this as a plus, and if this whole thing is equal to y. Now my writing, please don't care, please don't mind about my writing. My writings are a bit maybe confusing, but please concentrate on the main concept that I'm trying to convey to you. Basically, I'm trying to calculate how do I get to represent S, A, H, and K in terms of A, B, and C here. That will give us an idea how the shape of the parabola is affected by these kind of coefficients. Basically, A, B, and C, how do they affect? So once we simplify these things, this equation, okay, and this one, normal one, what we get here is A is equal to S, okay, and B we get is equal to minus 2HS, and C is nothing but SH square plus K. Now, what, how does it, and other, and how do we say like this equation is affecting which part of the parabola and B is affecting which part of the parabola? So let's calculate the other way also. Let's try to find out how the H will be related to B, how S is related to, I mean, basically interchanging of this coefficient between graphical and the normal equation. So this is like ABC. How do we get it once we are given H and K? Now, if I say like how do we get to calculate, how do we calculate K, H, and S when we know ABC? So that will be like S, already. So we can calculate H as is equal to H is coming from here. So H can be like, once you do all kinds of transformation, it will be easy to see that B by 2A is our H. Okay, now this is our H, and C is liar, and K is bit lengthy. I'll just write it down here for the sake of simplicity. So C is nothing but minus B square minus 4AC divided by 4A. So this is my determinant. We know that very well. So I can write it like mm, minus of D by 4A. So as you can see, A affects the shape of the parabola. How shape means how open and closed. The parabola can be something like this also. Okay. Now this is a bit closed kind of parabola, and this is a bit open kind of parabola. So A is affecting the shape of the parabola, and B is affecting mainly the height, the vertical displacement. Okay. So B is into the horizon. B is not only affecting the horizontal plus the vertical displacement of the parabola. Okay, and C is affecting not only C is only affecting the vertical itself. Okay. So this is why we need to intuitively understand how the shape of the parabola will look like, and that will help us calculate the roots of the parabola. So that's the reason we need to have two representation, the representation in the graphical terms, the representation in the normal terms. So this is our A, B, and C, I'm sorry, A, B, and C, and this is our H, A, and S. Thank you, folks. We'll try to clear some more concepts in the coming video.